are you saying I should be all right with men using me since we are all animals and not good? I wish be in a loving relationship with respect. Is that the ego? I'm absolutely not saying that you should be all right with men using you. Like, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Like, I'm not laughing at you. I'm absolutely not saying that. And I understand that the mind can make that into some form of sense of it. But no, I'm absolutely not saying that. Like, I'm saying that consciousness accepts everything. So it accepts being in prison, it accepts being in hell, and it accepts being free and happy. Like, and it doesn't judge, it loves and holds all of it equally. You could say this moment does. And the remembering of that is a freedom. But on the human level, I'm not suggesting that you accept things or don't accept things. Like, on the human level, I suggest becoming more balanced so you can understand your barriers better and what's acceptable to you and not, and understand the chakra system. So being more in balance on the human level, that's what I'm recommended. As you become more in balance, then maybe the selection of men that you pick will change. But not all the time. Like, sometimes someone can appear really lovely, and then as the relationship goes on, they change, or karmas come up from them, or they get traumatized, or past things come up and their energy changes and they maybe become abusive or something. So it's not always the case. But it's something that you can look at as to, like, your feelings about that and your boundaries. It also can be somebody who's like really empathetic with really weak boundaries, can let in people that are too pushy and too needy or toxic. So there's lots of things that you can explore on the human level. So I'm absolutely not saying on any level that you should accept abuse. That is totally not what I'm saying. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up, because the mind, it's good that that's cleared up. So thank you for your question. Hey Maria, hi Lisa. I liked hearing your funny story about stealing your partner's cake. Recently I've been noticing that I am acting very lazy. I don't really have a problem with this happening, but at the same time it feels uncomfortable because there are things I want to do that I'm not doing. I'm not sure whether to let myself do what I want and be lazy, or to force myself into things. Neither option feels quite right. Do you have any advice or comment? Thank you. My advice is always to try to go to that which makes you feel expansive. But that's, that's a process, because, sometimes when we're waking up, there's not many things that make you feel expansive, and your chakras are opening and closing, and then there's bliss being released, and then it's being closed again. So that's not always easy to determine. So, but that's ideally like what I would recommend, is try to go towards that which is expansive, knowing that there's nobody that's doing that that's not you that's doing it, that's something that's happening. Nice, thanks Maria for your question.